afternoon. Welcome to the news on Lagos Television. I am Bababumi Agbibi. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, has tasked the newly appointed ministers on the need to collaborate with other ministers, permanent secretaries, and key stakeholders in actualizing their mandates in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The SGF gave the charge at the two-day induction retreat for the newly appointed ministers organized by the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation in Abuja. Having congratulated the ministers on their appointments, Akume charged them to imbibe the tenets of transparency, accountability, and excellence in the discharge of their statutory mandate as custodian of public trust. He assured that his office will give the needed support to the ministers in actualizing their mandates and urged them to provide leadership for the ministries in the formulation, implementation, and tracking of government policies, programs, and projects. The head of the Civil Service of the Federation, D.D. Esther Wilson-Jack, enjoined the new ministers to work in collaboration with the permanent secretaries in the actualization of their respective mandates. She further encouraged them to take advantage of the ongoing reforms in the Federal Civil Service, especially the Federal Civil Service Strategy Implementation Plan 2021 to 2025, and ensure that their ministries are up to date on its implementation. Other speakers at the retreat advised the new ministers to imbibe discretion in handling sensitive government documents so as not to undermine the security of the country. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, says the commission is ready for the Ondo State governorship election holding on Saturday, November 16. Professor Yakubu also affirmed that the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, will be deployed for voter accreditation at the polling units and for the upload of results to the INEC Results Viewing IREF portal. He said the Commission has accredited 111 domestic and international organizations, deploying 3,554 observers, and over 100 media organizations, deploying 700 personnel, adding that all accreditation tags and election duty vehicle stickers are ready and will be available for collection at the INEC State Office in Akure. The INEC chairman further stated that only two activities remain before Election Day: the last day of campaign, which ends at midnight on Thursday, November 14, and the election itself. Professor Yakubu disclosed that the Commission, in collaboration with security and law enforcement agencies, has put comprehensive security measures in place to safeguard voters, INEC staff, observers, and media personnel across all polling and collation centers. According to him, the Inspector General of Police and other relevant agencies have provided assurances of a secure environment to enable unimpeded access for all those involved in the electoral process. On the deployment of technology for the election, the INEC chairman said a mock accreditation conducted across 12 polling units within 6 local government areas to test around the efficacy of the BVAS machines was successful, reinforcing the system's reliability, explaining that results of the exercise have been uploaded to the IREF portal. At least 25 people have been killed and more than 40 wounded in a bombing at a crowded railway station in Pakistan's restive Balochistan province. The explosion happened as nearly 100 passengers waited on a platform in Quetta, the capital of Balochistan, for a train to Peshawar. Senior Superintendent of Police Mohammed Balak said 14 soldiers were among the dead, the toll also including 5 civilians and 6 railway employees. Pakistan's largest and poorest province, resource-rich Balochistan, is home to separatist armed groups and has been a frequent target of deadly attacks. The province borders Afghanistan and Iran. The Balochistan Liberation Army, BLA, has claimed responsibility for the attack, saying in a statement that a suicide bomber targeted troops present at the railway station. Shahid Rind, a provincial government spokesman, said the bombing seemed to have been a suicide attack, but an investigation was ongoing to confirm the claim by BLA, which is designated a terrorist group by Pakistan, the United Kingdom, and the United States. That's all for now. For more news, do connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. A quick reminder to call Lagos toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. Many thanks for watching. I am Baba Bumi. Baby, do join us again at 4.